All right. There go one stream. That's like two streams. Yeah. It worked the first time. Perfect. On my other phone.
Organizing everything to make sure I'm, composed type shit.
Facts. I had everything set up for y'all. Even you got even here. Got in here. I was like, yeah, I gotta get all this shit. What the fuck? Hold on. Just trying to tell you. But yeah, we in this motherfucker. It's been a hot minute. Blackout Mafia in this
Yeah.
bitch. You got your boy Young Katoru, baby Katoru in this bitch. You feel me? And I got my brother, my player, Zay Guap, Zay Guap, Zay Wop, Zay all that shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Damn, we ain't got Kane in here. Kane is what is Kane doing right now?
He handling some business.
On his knees, like like a
Yeah.
slut. They over here
Yeah.
bullshit.
I wasn't even going. I was gonna give him the benefit. Damn.
We'll give him the benefit. We'll give him the benefit.
Nah, man, let him have it. That's crazy. You did. We'll give him the benefit now. That's cool. He got it.
I thought
Yo, that's
I thought we was gonna be on his head, but okay, no, I thought we was
shit.
different time. Okay, no, we'll give him the benefit. We'll give him the benefit.
That's funny. That is hilarious. Hey man, some people deserve it. You don't. Nah, Lucha. Woo.
Tripping, nah.
That's funny. That's funny
He
though.
got family over and shit. You know how that go. Yeah,
Stressing.
yeah.
I mean, he probably stressing.
He
That boy
probably,
need his boys.
he probably ready to
Nah,
goddamn. I hope it ain't who I think it is over there.
I don't know.
I'm like, I hope it ain't that. Cause oh lord, I want to be there to see
I
that.
don't. Yeah, if I'm thinking of the same person, I don't. I no. That person's on the run.
Oh.
If we're thinking about the same person,
If we are, that's insane.
hey, I hope so. Locked in, twin
Twinzos,
power.
twinsies, face ass.
All right,
But
for a
yeah,
long time.
it's been a cool little minute since we hopped on the stream. A lot of things that went down. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of rescheduling. Uh, yeah, bruh. But we back. We in this motherfucker. Title say gotta get back right. We gotta get back on our bully. We gotta get on our bully with this shit. We was going strong about 17, 18 weeks, 19 weeks or something like that. We was
How
going
many
strong.
episodes do we have?
I think 19. But I don't think we missed no time up until now. If I'm
Um,
right.
I mean, the only person, because I was counting two in my head, I was like, okay, Kane got to catch up because he one episode off.
Yeah. He was about like
Now,
no, he like 2 or 3 episodes off.
nah, because I still count the ones where he gets on late.
Oh, okay. Oh
And I
yeah.
think there was only one, and you might be right. I can't remember honestly. I thought there was only one where he just completely wasn't on for that day. So I'm like, okay, he's off one,
There was
and
definitely
then
one. I want to say it might have been 2.
two.
But
Okay,
I don't know, but I'm sorry. You might be right because it is those times where he come in like late for probably like 10, 5, like 15 minutes, some shit. But I don't know.
yeah, nah. Me and you been on it ever since, and then um, yeah, this was the first time we really had a little break. It don't even feel like it though, because I mean, even those two times where we didn't get on for the past 2 weeks, we still kind of technically did, but not really. So
Right.
it was like we set it up and then
Just
didn't get on.
yeah, that was really the first thing that happened. First, it was the damn my stream crashed. That yes, the stream crashed on the very last one, and then we tried to get on, and it wasn't fucking working. I did a test stream just to see if the shit was gonna work how I wanted it to, and that shit didn't work. So we said, okay, fuck it. And then the second time, what happened? Damn, what happened the second time? Because I was already out by the time that this last time just happened, and that was me because I was just had some bullshit going on. Damn, I don't remember what this was. This was what happened 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
It's only been 2.
Oh, okay. I've been thinking it was three.
It feels like a long time. I mean, nah, but the time before last, we was on. The week before last.
Oh, it's only been 2 weeks. Okay, shit, for sure.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
mean, you know, I'm really not tripping. I just like the idea of us like, all right, we hitting this shit. We actually, even when we sloppy with it, I'm still like, bro, we at least hitting it. Because I feel like we're actually progressing in our conversations. We're actually progressing in just how we, I mean, even in our day to day. Like, so to be able to hear us, be able to open up more and stuff like that on this platform like this, I mean, like, to me, I was the other day, a couple weeks ago or something, a few weeks ago, I was listening back to our conversations and everything, bro. I don't know if you've gone back and listened to like the old episodes, but even like, yeah, and even like some of them now, bro, just listening to them, like, dang, bro, like it's crazy to hear the difference. It's really crazy to hear the difference.
I want to hear it now. I watched a couple of them, like literally probably like two or three,
Yeah,
but I never like. I don't think I finished them all the way though, because I probably like watched them
yeah,
on the way
nah,
somewhere.
yeah. You remember which episode you seen?
I know I watched 13. I watched probably 16 or 17. We had one where it was like a real short stream, and I watched that one probably like almost all the way through. I got like it was like 40 minutes left on that, or something like that, like 40 minutes left on that bitch. But I forgot what number that was. I want to say that was 9. Nah, I don't know. I know I watched
Wait, you said
13.
you could you repeat that last thing you said? I heard 4, but
I was like, I want to say I watched 9, but I think I might
okay,
be tripping. I don't remember, but I know for a fact I watched 13.
okay,
I like 13's
yeah.
title.
I gotta see what it is.
Hold on. Damn it. I was just on it.
I think I was watching like it had to have been the early ones, like episode 4, maybe episode 5.
Call me Captain
It
Saber,
might
huh?
have.
I love 13.
Bro, what up? Kind of say, okay, yeah. So you you was like, I need some insight.
I watched. Yeah, because I was like, 'cause I had told I be watching. I don't know if you be seeing it, but I be talking to one of my favorite YouTubers and shit. Like he be shouting us out sometimes or whatever. And one time he shouted us out, and he was talking. About, he literally was on his stream and he was going through our YouTube channel, and he was like, "Let me see what y'all got about." I think at the time we probably had like maybe 15, 16 episodes out. We might have just had 17 episodes out at that time. And he was like, okay, yeah, y'all got some pretty decent content. Then he was like, Captain Saberhold. I was laughing at that shit when he said it. I was like, damn. But then when I watched it, I was like, oh no, this is a pretty decent one. Like, I
Oh
like
yeah,
this one.
bro. Yeah.
I like this
It'd be
one.
interesting how our titles like do that. Like we'll say, the whole thing really got gems in it, but yeah.
For real. But yeah.
Yeah, no.
We
Yeah,
back on this shit. We back in here. Like
yeah,
ain't nothing happened, bro. Like ain't back in the best that we never left.
yeah, bro. It's crazy the amount of content that we have.
It
Too,
is.
bro. 5 hours down there each stream.
Nah, facts. We be chatting.
Right, bro. I was telling my sister about that. She like, y'all do 5 hour streams. I'm like, bro, we just be talking like, they really though. 8:30 to 12 is 8 to 12. Like that's 4 hours. Damn.
Yeah,
But still, sometimes they end up like five, and I'm like, we
facts.
just
I mean, but
getting shit off our chest.
it really do damn near be 5 or 6 just because we'll sit in the Discord and just talk for however fucking long and then get on stream and then do 4 hours. So it's like we really be hitting 8 hour shifts at this bitch. Stop
Right, bro.
playing. But
Right. Nah, that's real.
yeah, we been getting a lot of damn. We got so much content, bro. It's kind of crazy. We need to go ahead and start. At this point, we can definitely do some shit on TikTok now because we got hella content.
Yeah.
Like this is, and we mad consistent. Like I love that. This is the most inconsistent we've ever fucking been, and I doubt it's gonna really. That's not. I don't think it's gonna be a trend either. Honestly, so
Say you don't think the consistency is a trend?
I don't think the inconsistency is gonna be a trend.
Oh, nah, I mean, I don't think so neither. I mean, I know life happens and everything. And I know some of us, I mean, I think we all kind of, even just that one time where we got on the live, we sometimes get to that mode, we just, do I really want to do this? I think we was all on the same page that day of just being like, well, it is what it is.
Yeah,
So it's like, we didn't trip as much, you feel me?
yeah,
And then we still try to be on, still try to talk. So I mean, like, I don't think it's going to be a thing. Um, I mean, but really, anything could happen. Life could really happen. So, you know, we got 7 days in a week. So honestly, even if one day, even if not on Wednesday, I still be like, we can always change, But still, I don't think we'll be any. I don't think that inconsistent thing.
like yeah, I think we straight on that shit. But yeah, we all good. Everything smooth, swavy,
But
groovy. Damn, I ain't do no promo video. I'm tripping.
but I definitely want to like still talk about the what we were just speaking about rage and stuff, and kind of go into more modes and on how we can. Oh, on how we can like, you know, really hone that and harness that. Cause I think I ain't gonna lie, it's just so important to our growth. Like when it comes to that, it's like we could really either use it to destroy us or like really blaze a path.
Hell yeah.
Like we can let that shit consume us. We can allow it to consume the things that we're trying to accomplish. I think that's in every. I don't know if that's in women too. I would really love to like experience a woman for real, like in that sense of like really understanding, yo, what are you, what the heck are you like? What are your emotions like? Because I get me and I get your rageful, but like I don't know, it just always just feels so different for some reason. I think because I always be looking to see what the differences are.
Yeah.
That sometimes those similarities aren't as prevalent, and if it's similarities, it's like similarities in our story, but like or what we like. Real, I ain't gonna say surface level similarities, but truthfully, it almost sometimes feel that way. But as far as just just what we can do to be able to like really help with that and really be able to carve that out. Part of me is like, man, I really do want to get back into like jujitsu or something. Like that's been something I've been itching at,
Hell yeah. Get into that shit, gang.
real.
Oh shit.
But I'd be like, the thing about it is I realize when it comes to that stuff, it's like I'm still angry. When it comes to being in those situations, it's like I'm still angry.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what can I do to like? Is that really shaping that anger properly? But at the same time, I know it's like in a way kind of harnessing that anger and putting it towards something, but that anger is being towards pushed towards being aggressive
Yeah.
and being physically aggressive. And me kind of learning how to control that physical aggressiveness and learning how to really handle that so I'm not physically getting aggressive with somebody to the point where it's like it's like it's just put more focus on that towards physical aggression
Yeah.
and how to utilize that. But I always wonder if there's a way for me to utilize that aggression towards something else. Because, like, I work on a computer all day. I work on a computer most of the day when it comes to stuff. So it's like my passion kind of leaks based off of like my creativity, and that's when sometimes I push in that. But like it's a lot more focused because I'm like zoned in. And then that's why sometimes I'll be like, I want to go do a physical job so I can have that physical job to like be able to really like utilize that and do something physical with it that's actually productive in the world and like actually build something within the world. Like the idea of building something to me seems fun, but at the same time, like to physically do it is completely different. So it's like I'm learning how to really harness all of this and when it comes to just the emotion period, I really learning how to harness it all. And I mean, it's all rooted in the same thing, which is your emotion and everything. But I feel like your focus, where that shit is being focused, I think sometimes that's more important than the actual emotion itself. Um, because if you have no filter or funnel to put that shit through, that shit can just easily be dispersed into everything. And now you have no type of control over it.
Yeah. Uh,
That's a real logical like point of view about it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. That's kind of why I like jujitsu, but I do prefer to go hit a bag as far as like letting out anger and shit. Just to, like, 'cause you can really like just tire yourself the fuck out. Like, you gotta worry about how you hitting that shit. Like don't power form and shit or whatever. But shit, if you got a bag somewhere around, you gonna beat the fuck out that shit. I can't even tag myself in this.
No, I hear you on that. I just seen some homeboys that I know, they're brothers, and they're all blood brothers too. It'd be dope seeing them, like, bro, because it'd be like, bro, like they all into that. Like they're all been doing like jujitsu, kickboxing, wrestling, Muay Thai, like, all that. Like they've been doing that since for a long time. So to watch them get with each other and spar, like I just seen a video of them and spar and everything. I'm like, bro, that shit is so fire. Just the idea of it, at least. Um, but yeah, I haven't. I definitely do want to put that towards the back for sure. Um, it's definitely a more talked about passion, just because time and everything. There's a jujitsu spot right up the street for me. I actually might join it after I get paid this next time, since I'm gonna have the bread for it. That I might actually just say fuck it and get in there.
Hell yeah, do that shit.
Right.
Do that shit. 'Cause niggas need real outlets for that anger shit.
Right.
That be the problem,
A
niggas.
place to know where to put it, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's cool to be like you gotta calm down, but it's like, bro, I gotta go find somewhere to. I can't calm down here. Not in the heat of moments. Not just, it just can't happen like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so having somewhere to actually go relieve that shit is because working out don't work for real for me personally. Like they be trying to say like, oh, go to the gym, just go lift some weights, nigga. No, I gotta hit some shit. I gotta break something. I gotta lift pushing shit and lifting weights ain't finna make me not mad. That sometimes make me more mad. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, that might still be what you need though. Like something more controlled to bring it out of you, even if it's not as big as like major as kickboxing and stuff. You still need that, just given that you just got so much rage. But I think what working out and like jogging and stuff like that would do, it'll help you bring it out enough to like be able to sit in it in a controlled way. Like when I think about some stories I hear from some of my homeboys, it's like I can see it coming out more and more with them because they've taken on that initiative. Like with Kane, he talks about his workout journey a lot, and I see that side of him coming out a lot more, but in a way where it's more reflective than like him actually acting on it. Like Kane had not always talked about this type of stuff as much as he does, and certain things that he talked about as much as he does, because he was always kind of more like, I'm not gonna say sweep it under the rug. He's never been sweeping under the rug, but I could tell it's a different demeanor that he has with it. I can feel what he's talking about a lot more. Not that I never did, but I can feel that he feels these things when he talks to me about it. But at the same time, I feel it in a more, it's a very controlled, like type of manner. So it's like, I feel like it just, stuff like that just may help you bring it out, may help bring it out of you in a controlled manner. And so it's not just sitting in you dormant, because that's how it consumes you.
No, for sure.
But I mean, yeah, I be trying to work out too. I be jogging, and when I was doing it consistently for it, it was easier for me to it was easier for me to talk about certain things. It was easier for me to like let go of certain things because all that tension in my body that I'm holding with that anger is released. And now it's easier for me to let that shit just let it flow the way it needs to, and again harness it, even if it is minor. You gotta let that shit come to the surface and then allow yourself to understand how to control it once it does get to the surface.
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel you. I'm more so talking about like in the moment of getting angry, not like regularly type shit. Oh shit. What
What
the?
you mean?
Like I'm talking about like how to calm yourself like when you already pissed off. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you in the heat of the moment trying to do things to calm yourself down. I was saying like I can't go to the gym in that type of condition because that's like trying to calm myself down by working out. Like that don't work for me.
I mean, has anything helped you in those moments before? Or is it just always been just those moments where you just get like that?
Yeah, nah, going to punch the bag type shit.
Okay.
Like that shit really. help. Like motherfuckers be trying to like, oh yeah, come do some pull ups while you're pissed off. Like nigga, no, I don't feel like doing that shit. Like, I'm not in the mood to fucking work on my damn core and back while I'm mad, nigga. Like, like I get that work for some people, but nah, that ain't that's nah. I gotta get this anger off me for real. Like, but nah, for real, working out, dude, like really fucking help. like, like even past just working out, but just having somewhere to like having an escape, pretty much. Like whatever it could be. Like it could be work to some degree. It could be going to the fucking grocery store or whatever. But just having a little like escape to like get away from whatever you got going on at the crib, and just like, and constructively um just deal with, you know, whatever you got going on. That's like a smooth thing too in general, just to have. A lot of people don't have like, you know, somewhere to just, because it's cool to always be at home, but it's like at some point it's like unless you living by your damn self, it's like okay, yeah, I'm sick of being here. Like I need to be just away from this situation for a minute.
Yeah, yeah, definitely get that.
And it's
Shit,
right as
bro.
fuck.
Bro, what? Trust me, I'm sleeping on my sister couch, and every day, not only do I have no personal space, but like I'm always here. I have no car. I just learned about how the transportation system worked down here, and it's terrible. Well, I had two bad experiences. For my first 5 months, 6 months, I felt like I was confined to this space, and it was like suffocating, bro. I definitely get where you're coming from. It was always the thing like I just need to be anywhere but here, especially when things started getting, started blowing up and everything. And I started running into issues and problems. I was like, I need to get away from here. But what I realized was, and today I had this epiphany too. I was like, really, at the end of the day, internally, you control how rich you are. Like, you control your internal world. You really can dictate how you see things and how you react. Like, you truly can. And I've been getting to that more and more, in that epiphany more and more, and seeing that more and more, and seeing how much I can truly control myself, being as isolated as I've been, because I've literally sat there and watched myself like do it. But I know our situations, they're a little bit different in the sense of just who we're around and the people we're around. I know you dealing with a lot more structures within the dynamic or dynamics of your family. I can only imagine, you know.
Like, some of the situations be kind of like they be different, but they be so similar at the same time. Like just not even necessarily a situation, but like the principle of the situation. Like kind of what you said earlier about just like being pissed off at how somebody else handles things and just being like, you know what, how you do shit ain't how I ain't gotta worry about that. Like like that's literally been a part of my epiphany too this week. Just like whatever you do, however you handle yourself is a reflection of you. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't gotta be quote unquote Captain Save a Hoe. Like I don't gotta come. Nobody asked me to save you, pretty much, from yourself. So ain't no point in trying to give myself more responsibility than I need. Pretty, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely got that.
Do you ever feel like kind of to you kind of have to take on a bigger role in that sense of having to help people with things that have nothing to do with you?
It's like I feel like yeah, you have to, but I also stand by if helping you is gonna hurt me, then I'm not gonna keep helping you. Like key word on keep. Like if every time I try to help you is gonna affect me negatively and at the same time not get us a step closer to anything, then yeah, no, I'm not gonna keep helping because at this point it's just kind of pointless. Like it'd be one thing if it was like, oh, okay, well, I gotta go through a little bit of bullshit, but there's still some form of progress. Then I'm like, okay, I'll thug that out. But no progress, and I'm getting shit in the stick. Yeah, whatever, I'm done.
Do you feel like not helping in those situations actually affect you?
Uh, indirectly, probably,
Mm.
but I feel like it'd be in at least in my situation, it would be kind of better to just worry about myself, and then once a issue that's not having to do with me pulls up, then deal with that shit. But it's like until then, just worry about myself and do what I can to build myself up and metaphorically charge myself up. So it's like once somebody else needs some shit from me, it's like, all right, I'm not draining myself to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, mm,
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. I'll be having to learn to decipher between the two as well. Like, when am I helping too much, and when am I actually doing enough?
cause it's like I think I told Kane this shit. I was like, just when you look at a certain situation from your perspective and you always see it from a certain way, you're like, dang, like you could look at a homeless person, right? And you just always feel bad for them. Like you could the first thing in your head will always be like, dang, bro, like I can't believe somebody kicked that person out and never let their ass back in and they just couldn't find a job and da 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like making excuses for this person, making up your own reasons of how they just got dealt a bad hand pretty much. But then, come to find out, I was like, nah, this person just was always in the damn casino gambling left and fucking right, borrowing money from motherfuckers, not paying it back, being late on rent, being late on that. And you get to see like, oh, okay. So what I've been seeing isn't what I've been thinking it is. Like you're not getting bad hands. You're just fucking your hands up pretty much. So it's like understanding that is like the help is kind of different now. if that makes sense.
No, it does. Um, it does. I mean, taking accountability for my life, like the reason I was so when it came to homeless people was because I saw the tendencies in myself that made me be like, bro, like you have everything that you need. Why are you not utilizing it to benefit you? Like, and I seen the moments in myself in which like, bro, like I'm not doing shit with the opportunities in front of me, and I actually threw away a lot of good opportunities like that I truly had just because I was fucking around. One, because I really didn't know what to do. I was afraid to succeed, and on top of that, like sometimes I literally was just fucking around being lazy. Like I literally have to make a whole 180 turn. Like I'm not even 180. But I was always like, damn, I had all these people like helping me for real. And I'm seeing it more, especially now that I'm like getting closer with my dad and I'm allowing him to help me more and I'm throwing away a lot of that, that bullshit that I had, that was holding me back from really to see that man for who he is. But like, like in his totality, not just the bad parts, but like, you know, um, I saw everything that he was giving me and the opportunities that he provided me and then everything that like I had and everything that I want to do and how it just lined up so perfectly, but how I just shot myself in the foot because, for my own personal reasons, I thought I knew better. And everybody has their own personal reasons as to why like and and I'm not and everybody has their own personal reasons as to why they throw away the opportunities that they have, why they waste the help that they get. In my instance, I had a lot of times where I didn't care for it. I didn't see it. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't know how to. I didn't like. I didn't. I didn't know what to do with it. Like because again, like it's not that I ain't had no big dreams, no big aspirations, no ambition. I just didn't know how to do it, and it just all seemed so far away. It all seemed so distant. It just all seemed like an impossible task. And like some people give up on that task and just be like, man, fuck it, bro. Like, well, I can still catch a ride. Like that's all that matters to me. Like I ain't never slipped to that low. Like thank God, I ain't never slipped to that mentality. Like I ain't never slipped there before. Thank God. I always knew, damn, bro, somebody really here picking me up. I was always pissed at myself more than anything. Like, why the fuck won't I pick myself up? Where the hell is my backbone? Where the hell is my spine? And like that's just how it goes. And that's when I found my spine. That's what I found with That's when I found that shit because I was pissed. I was looking for it. I knew it had nothing to do with nobody else. It had nothing to do with nobody else. Knew deep down it had nothing to do with nobody else, bro. But a lot of folks, yeah, no, they're in a position where no, they don't care. They
Yeah,
don't want to see. They don't know how to see it in themselves. They don't know how to see it in themselves in a manner that will actually help them more than push them deeper down. And that's why people would rather take that shit out on you than fucking, you know, pull the trigger on themselves, bruh. Niggas ain't that sick.
facts. Man, nah, we definitely live in the same fucking. You definitely my twin on some shit, boy. You thought all that shit you just said is like, yeah, heavy on that damn thought I fucking knew better shit. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, we really be feeling like we know more than these motherfuckers, right? Like, we really be feeling like, yeah, you don't know what you talking about. Like that shit like, man, come on now. Like, because it really do be feeling like you know everything. Like you know everything for oh shit, you know everything for like your life at least, or what you think of your damn life, pretty much. Shit, you be you find out a lot of new shit every day. Like I've been finding out so much shit about my family, like ever since like November or whatever. Like so, all this shit, bro. Is always something to learn. It's always something to learn. You ain't never gonna stop being a student till you die. That's like my biggest takeaway from everything right now. It's just listen. Like just pay attention to shit. You're not going everything is unknown. Like getting comfortable knowing that I don't know shit. I'm not gonna know shit until I learn some shit. You can't learn shit by acting like you know some shit. That sounds like a big ass fucking limerick, but for real, like my granddad used to always be like, "Don't try to act smart, be smart." And I used to see that shit in one of my partners. Like when we would talk about certain shit, I could just tell that this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. Like I could tell that whatever standpoint he got, he heard that shit from somewhere and he ran with that ideology. He ain't do no type of research of his own. He ain't do nothing more but watch a video and just regurgitate the fucking information. And it's like shit like that is so apparent. It's like I don't think dumb motherfuckers realize how stupid they sound when they start talking. It's like nigga, I can hear that you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I can hear that you're just saying some shit you heard. Like this isn't your real thoughts. You may agree with what's being said, but you can't tell me why you agree with this. You can't tell me how this resonates to your life and how it even you can't even tell me what the fuck they mean by this statement. So it was like, yeah, it was just hearing shit like that just get on my damn nerves. But my bad, went on a little tangent. My fault. Oh,
Oh, bro, you ain't never gotta apologize, bro. I do that shit all the time, bro. And on top of that, you talk your shit, bro. So you talk it. You know what you talking about right now. You ain't an ignorant ass nigga.
like,
You
bro,
are very wise, bro. You're very knowledgeable.
appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but I get it. I get it.
yeah, bro. It's fun being a student, bro. It's fun letting go of knowing certain shit. It's scary, but that's kind of what's the fun part about it. It's like for the most part, shit kind of is the same. Shit kind of is routine for the most part, but there's always that glimmer of damn, that's some crazy shit to fucking happen. I ain't seen that in a minute. Like shit, I was out with my son, my little shorty the other day and shit. Nigga, we saw a damn double rainbow. I'm like, damn, bright as motherfucker
Mm.
too. Like it was real vivid. I was like, shit, I ain't seen a. It's been a real minute since I've seen a rainbow. Like, but I don't know. I feel like seeing a rainbow when you're like outside instead of like being in a car. It just hit different for some reason. It's like wow, it's all mesmerizing and shit. But that was some real small shit. Like that wasn't nothing crazy, but it's like yeah, that's different from what the fuck normally fucking happen on a Tuesday.
Oh God, it be those little things for real, bro.
Yeah. Like shit, I don't always see a fucking rainbow. I don't always see a deer running across the fucking. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. One thing I do almost every time I see a any kind of animal, I don't care. I Google the spiritual meaning of that shit from down to a fucking a ladybug to a hawk, my nigga. If I
Cool.
see it, that shit cross my path too many times in a day, yeah, I'm looking up what that mean. If I see two squirrels, if I see two of any animal for real, I ain't even gonna lie. Shit, I'll be looking up all this shit. All this shit means something. I know these animals ain't just crossing my path for nothing. Shit, at least in my head it do. I don't know. You feel like that? You feel like animals like crossing your path? Cause I be seeing certain shit like nigga, bruh. I was at work couple weeks ago. I was seeing hella cardinals, bruh. Like every neighborhood I went to, every stop I went to, I saw a fucking cardinal fly past my damn van. Like I was like, okay, nah, nigga, there's something going on today. Like this is crazy. Like I ain't never seen this many cardinals in one day. Like I see a couple of them and shit, like like throughout the day or whatever. But it was like, it felt like for a minute that was all I was seeing. Like if I could have seen a flock of them bitches that day, it wouldn't have surprised me because I was seeing just that damn many of them. Like, but I don't know. Do you feel like they got some type of meaning to shit like that?
When I see butterflies,
For sure.
see a butterfly, I'm always like, oh, cool. Especially if I see a yellow one, I'm like, damn. If I see like a brown one, which I see a lot more of those, or I saw like this really creamy orange one, bro.
Ooh.
I was like, bro, I ain't never seen no peach colored butterfly. That's crazy. Like, so like I naturally get curious. I naturally get curious about those. And then my friend was just telling me about cats and how cats kind of like are like that too, where she was like, there's this thing called the it's a cat something. I can't remember what she had said, but it's essentially if you see a cat come into your life, that means like something good um, happens with your life. And I was like, damn, we see alligators around here, so it's like I'm curious as to what that means. But now, like I actually would like to see that a lot more and actually be more curious about that. I just see a lot more. I used to see that with wasp because it'd be weird. I would see wasp, and I used to claim I used to be like the king of the wasp because when I was younger, for some reason, I was just obsessed with wasps more than bees. And then I remember one time my homeboy was like, "You gotta watch out for wasp before you watch out for a bee." And I was like, "Damn, like that's some real ass, because a nigga really sting you, just walk away. A bee, they sting you once and they dead." So I took some wisdom from that. And I remember one time when I had dyed my hair that like gingerish color, like a
Yeah.
wasp almost. I remember that whole season I was just obsessed with wasp, and like I remember I was chilling with this one shorty one time at this skate park, and a wasp literally come landed on my index finger, and just I'm just sitting there like not freaking out. I'm just like trying not to freak out, and it just flew away. And I looked up the meaning, and I forgot what the meaning of wasp was. It wasn't nothing terrible or bad or nothing. No bad luck. I think it's bad luck if they start stinging you.
Yeah.
Um, but I would constantly see wasp after that. But those are the only insects really that I've always attached any type of spiritual meaning to. I would love to go deeper into that though, because I think that's really healthy to do. It's the natural world, bro. It's the real natural world. I'm not saying gonna say real, but it's the natural. You feel me?
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. When I was living in my old apartment and shit, nigga, I swear, I said nigga, my bad. Bruh, I swear, I was like a black Snow White in that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie with you, bro, because everything was fucking with me, dog. Like I'll never forget, I was literally in the motherfucking my room smoking. I blew the smoke out the window. It's a bee that just kept flying right in front of my window. The motherfucker smoked right there with me the whole damn time. It was one time it's like late as hell that night. I woke up probably like 2, 3 in the morning. Some shit is raining outside, bro. I go outside, roll me a little blunt, roll me a little joint, whatever. Go outside, smoke that bitch. How the fuck this bee fly behind me and shit, bro? Smoking in the damn little breezeway with me, bro. I'm like, bro, it's 2 in the morning. I don't never see no bees at 2 in the morning, dog. In the rain. Come on, bro. I used to have fucking
Carry on,
lady.
you man.
I used to have goddamn ladybugs and shit flying up on me and shit, which was fire as hell when I was at that goddamn daycare working and shit. Cause I had a damn ladybug fly up on me. All the kids was like, "Oh, he attract ladybugs." Like they thought I was a fucking Disney prince or some shit. Cause like I was there, like
Hey, that's lit, bro. Where the Disney princess at?
I ain't gonna my mama, bro. Like, I mean, this motherfucker, all the goddamn animals fucking with me, bro. I'm saying, like, then I literally had like 3, 4 cats that just love me.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers, I miss them damn cats. I really do. I ain't gonna lie.
it'd be like that. I get that because they so pure, bro.
They
I
so
think about
pure,
them.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
between them cats and them damn daycare kids, bro, I miss them motherfuckers. They just love me. I love their ass too.
why you want to leave? Why? What happened?
It was the damn scheduling. They kept fucking up my damn schedule and shit. wasn't consistent enough for me. I need something that's gonna, you know, gotta pay bills. But
I hear you on that. And man, that consistency, that should take you a long way. I mean, it's too late now. You ain't got the job no more. But
yeah, oh,
I mean, I mean, working at it, maybe you pick up a second job. You know, sometimes you never know what fruit you'll reap out of that.
I ain't
Especially
gonna
if you love
front.
that shit.
I sure would, 'cause that shit was type fun. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I be realizing like people that do, and this is a real thing too. Like I really hope like this, if nothing else I say on this damn podcast get like any recognition, I hope this part do. All you motherfuckers that be complaining about kids in the daycare system and shit, like y'all really just don't know how to fucking deal with kids, my boy. Like that's really all they do. It's all fucking women and shit. Let's just get to that. There ain't no men in that motherfucker for real. It's all women, bro.
Mm,
Almost every time I went to a daycare, I was always the only man in there, bro. And I'm hella good with kids. All them kids fucking love me, nigga. I only had one little issue with a damn boy. I mean, it wasn't that I had an issue with a damn child. It was just that one of the teachers, I guess she didn't like the fact that I wasn't babying the little boy that hit his head. I'm like, he wasn't that damn. He wasn't hurt. The nigga, he hit his head, got up. He wasn't crying, wasn't bleeding. I'm like, all right, cool. But that was more of a protocol thing. But other than that, I ain't never had no kid not like me. I ain't never had no nothing. Them babies love my ass. Shit. But just seeing how people deal with kids is like, I get it's a job, like whatever and shit, but you got your little badass kids for sure. You got your screaming ass, don't want to fucking listen, don't want to sit down, hard headed. You got your damn badass little kids. But at the end of the fucking day, them little motherfuckers will come up, hug your ass, want a little. If you got some little extra snacks in there, they gonna want some little crackers or whatever the fuck. It's like, bro, these babies at the end of the day and shit, bro. Like, you really don't even gotta do too much with their ass. Like, just like they got their little protocols and shit, but like, bro, love go a long ass way with these babies, bro. Like, you ain't gotta. This shit is not that damn. This ain't rocket science, bro. This ain't throwing around boxes in a motherfucking warehouse. This ain't dealing with angry ass niggas that's mad about onions on a burger, bro. These is fucking kids, toddlers, bro, children, babies, my nigga. Like this is the easiest fucking shit to deal with. Yeah, they be a motherfucking handful. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie with you, nigga. Like they do. They don't listen sometimes. They hard headed. They playful. They kids, bro. It's like what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it's
mm,
like honestly, like if I ain't even gonna lie, bro, like real shit, I could be a millionaire. That'd probably be the one job I go wake up and do. Like that shit is just fun.
that's lit.
Like I ain't gonna cap. Like that shit was lit. Especially like when you with the kids that's like a little bit older, like 7, 8 years old. They like throwing the football around, shit, playing, throw them up, bust them up, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be told. Bro. That should be cold, bro. I like that.
Yeah, man, nice. That's nice. I'm glad you found that. And be real in tune with that. And that ain't gonna lie, that's one thing I wish I was able to get into when I was in Atlanta that one time. And I wish I did, bro, because I would have loved it. I really would have loved it. But it was a mental hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and it was for younger. It was for younger kids, pretty much, and they get sent there for a certain amount of time because their parents they either just send them away for no reason, or they send them away because they can't handle them, they can't deal with them, or they're just there because for something, and they go there and they learn there, they spend nights there, and it's like, bro, like I don't know if I would have been able to handle it at the time, just given the state of mind and frame of mind I was at, but I think I would have been able to adapt, or at least I like to think that I'd have been able to adapt, but because I'm just real in tune with that side of myself, even in the pain. And a lot of people were right. They were like, "Are you really ready for that? Like, are you really ready for that situation?" And I got to sit here and admit, I don't know if I was ready for that situation for real. Not actually, consider it again. But like, I would have really loved to work there And I would really still love to, because just to be able to be in that type of environment with those type of people, and especially kids who are more so hopeless, and more so have a reason to be hopeless than adults. Like, yes, I know adults, we all have our situations. We all deal with what we got to deal with. And I get that, because at the end of the day, it's about us having to handle our shit more than anything. And that's not an easy task to do, especially when you got a lot of things that you got to deal with, especially being an adult and you dealing with more complex emotions and all that. Like, I get it. It's not easy being an adult. I'm not never going to take that away from, being an adult. It's easy to fall into hopelessness as an adult. I done fell into it too many times, just because, just given the situation I'm in, just given how hard it can really get. But, as seeing the kids in that situation, it's like, damn, these kids didn't even really get a chance.
Right.
These kids may not had ever even had gotten a chance to, like, see anything other than the situation that they were in. They've never have, and I don't know if the people there or not were like good, people to work with when it came to kids. But it's like, bro, like, you're that young and this is your life. Some people have never been met with the opposite of their lifestyle to even know there's anything different out there for themselves.
Right.
To even know that this is not life. This is just, unfortunately, a continuous moment that you lived in, and you have no idea of anything else other than that. That's where that comes from with me and wanting to help that. And just to be able to be in an environment with kids like that, just to really see where are y'all at? You feel me? Where do y'all really exist? And how can we pull that shit out of you? And how can we get that out of you? How can we allow you to get out of whatever got you in this mode of being this bad little kid? Like, and some of them really just had mental issues, legit just mental problems. And I'm like, okay, is there a way you could work with that? Can we work with people who have mental, you know, issues and things of that nature, and be able to, push them in a direction in which they progress even with their mental, struggles, or the things that they deal with their mental. I don't know. So stuff like that is always like cool for me. Like, I really enjoy psychology and stuff like that. So to be able to dive into that world, and then also just be with the emotions of it, given that it's a child, like, and just a human being, bro. Like, to me, I wish I would have been able to dive into that, and that, because and it may not be too late, but still, stuff like that to me is really dope. So I feel when you say, if you had millions of dollars, you would still go to that. That's cool. That just means you have more resource to be able to put into what it is you want to do, and I think that's really cool.
Because like some of these kids definitely do got some mental shit going on for sure. Like I ain't gonna lie, I did run into a lot. I run into a lot more autistic kids than I thought I was going to. Like that was the
Mm.
main thing I kept seeing. Like it's a lot of autistic kids. It's like that's kind of crazy. But yeah, most of these kids really ain't even got no. They probably got some mild ADHD at the fucking most. But like a lot of these little kids, they're just kids. They got just a lot of energy. And like I've always said, like school don't really. The school system is ass, bro. It's like they got these little motherfuckers sitting down for 8 some hours a damn day and shit. Like you gotta understand, like everything, every transition we have, like majorly as far as like school system and shit like that, is very drastic. Like there's no lead in to anything. Everything is just all right, cool. That's done. Now you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like when you take a kid from preschool, like daycare type of scenario into like regular school and shit, it's way different. It's like granted they try to like separate shit by like having designated times for activities and things like that and like little small learning things or whatever. Depending on the age of the kids, they do more like, writing and shit like that or whatever. But still, for the most part, though, a lot of these kids really ain't doing shit in daycare but playing around. Like, it's only a select few, like, daycare, like, academy type things that's really even half-ass teaching these kids about like what they finna be getting into when they get into school. But a lot of them just come from playing around all day, and they gotta sit at the fucking desk all damn day. You know what I'm saying? And then, once you finally leave school, it's like you just kind of, if you don't got no college shit cracking, you just dumped into the work world. And so it's like the changes that these kids be going through is like, I get it. Like, y'all got way too much fucking energy to be sitting down all fucking day. Like, y'all need more than an hour of designated playtime. It's like y'all need at least 2-3 hours, like dead ass 2 to 3 fucking hours to just run the fuck around. Like that's valid as hell. Like, bro, y'all need enough time to really burn off all the energy that y'all got stored up, because y'all motherfuckers have energy for days. And so it's like people don't really understand that shit. And by the time a lot of these, like, it's not everybody in the daycare shit either. I meant I want to say that too. Like, it's like, the ones like that's our age and probably late 30s type shit, they get it, you know. Like, they get it. They like, man, these babies, they just, you know what I'm saying? But them like 40s and up, 50s and up type women and shit that be in there, like, they be so goddamn, because they older and shit, like, they don't got all that fucking energy, so they patience and shit like that way out the window. They thinking, oh, I'm finna just sit here, watch a few kids, and it's gonna be smooth. It's like, nah, bro, you finna be in here with these little badass, stanky ass, sticky kids. And they all ain't bad. They all ain't, whatever. But it's just the lack of understanding with certain people when it comes to other motherfuckers' kids, or just kids in general, for real. It's like, that shit kind of bothered me watching some of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. It was like, I don't see how the fuck, I don't see how the hell you put yourself in this predicament to want to deal with other people's kids and you don't even got patience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, they ain't got the nerve to complain about the situation you in. Like, motherfucker, you put yourself here. Anybody tell you to apply here?
right.
All
And you
right.
older too. Like that don't make sense. Like how are you that age and you not wise?
All right.
Like,
all this
bro.
damn time on this earth, and you ain't learned nothing.
Right, bro. That don't make sense to me, bro. And you still trying to just get a free ride, bro. Like you too old for that. You 50 years old, bro. Look at what you got in front of you. Appreciate that shit and learn how to make some of it. Like that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, bro. Like, look, you ain't going nowhere else, bro. Like until the grave, bro. Like you not going nowhere else. Like sit the fuck down and be okay with where you at, and then learn how to elevate that shit. And everything else around you gonna elevate, even them little kids, bro, because you gonna have nothing but a desire to want that for the kids. Like, look at how this man at 24 years old is speaking, bro, about kids, bro, in the system of school, bro. Like, he's considering it, bro, because he does this with himself. He sits the fuck down.
Actually, I try to. Hell, I'm fucking up.
Sometimes
Just,
I know sometimes you be up, but
just
still,
you can just you
like, you
just
sit the
see.
fuck down, bro. You sit the fuck down and you observe.
You can just really tell these people just. I don't know. I ain't gonna say they all about a bag, because it ain't like it's off a good damn, and like it's a, crazy payday watching kids. But you can just tell these people don't have that type of compassion to do certain shit. But like, a lot of the girls that's our age, like, yeah, they, what I'm saying, they got baby fever and some more shit, so they all playing with them, holding them. That's they damn kid for real that they had. So the relationship be way different. But them older ones, bro, like, yeah, I don't get it. Like, stuck in your
Mm.
ways is a real, that's a disease. Like, that is a real fucking disease with old people.
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta consider the time they came up in, bro. Like even then though, like bro, like folks was still progressive even back then, bro. Like it's not like progression. It's not like a new concept. Like for the longest, folks have been progressing, and it's like to sit here and just try to take the easiest way, you know. So that's some people's way of living to try to get it easy. I mean, I get it. How the hell you thrive in it? I mean, I get how people thrive in it. I get it. Again, it's just one of them things where folks don't want that, you know, especially being 50, 60 years old. They probably don't even, at this point in their life, have convinced themselves they can't have it.
Type shit.
Like, and I get it. I mean, it's not easy, bro. I get it. It's not easy. But, you know, as long as the babies is being taken care of, it's just, they deserve more than that.
Hell yeah.
But I definitely hear what you're saying about, you know, them needing all that energy and stuff, and they need to get the energy out. And I definitely hear where you coming from too when you talk about what's it called, just how they go to school and then once they get out of school they don't do nothing. Truthfully, bro, like that's school all the way through from K to 12. Like
For real.
go to school, do a bunch of things that you don't feel like have any meaning, and then you go home and just do whatever you want. But the only responsibility that you have in life is school. And so once that responsibility gets taken away from you, you have no responsibility for your life. So a lot of
Right.
people just jump back into school because they think that's the way to go. They think that's the route. But it's just like if your mentality is a bunch of I don't know what to, I mean, school is pointless. I don't like school. Ain't nothing good can come out of school and no other desires and passions. It's easy to just get once school gone, like bruh, it's easy to just fall into nothing for a very long time. Like that's a trap you fell into at a very early age. Like that's a mentality you fell into at a very early age, you know, and and it was structured in that because I mean you had other people probably telling you otherwise, but
Yeah.
it's not that you wanted to listen. And I'm speaking to myself really too when I say that, you know, like I'm not like pointing no gun at nobody, and but I'm just speaking in general because I know that's a lot of people. Like I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do when I was in school, bro. Like there was no direction for me. Now when I was in school, thankfully I found things that I was really passionate about. That I was like, okay, I could take this somewhere. And then when I got out of school, I started learning about different things and educating myself about different things, and that pushed me towards some. But still, like, bro, look at 24 years old. Not knocking none of my life or nothing, but 24 years old, I'm trying to get my life together. Like, everybody got their time, and I respect it. And I try not to put too much on myself, but still, like, I'm just saying that what what went wrong, like, like in my 24 years of existed, and I was in 12 years of an institution that was supposed to prepare me for this. What went wrong? Was it me? Was it the system? Like what exactly was it that caused me to feel as if I was very slow to progress in the world and slow to progress to this point? Again, everybody has their timing. I'm not trying to knock that, but still, like, what could we have done to do better? And I like what you say. You say they need, you know, they need more time to get their energy out, which I definitely can understand, especially being so young and not knowing how to control that. I just wonder, what because I was playing, and this a little side note, but I was playing with some of the little kitties at the church. Like it's this one girl, she's so adorable, bro. She just be running around just screaming, bro. And I be like, bro, like what you doing, bro? Come here. But like in amongst that, like I was able to like pique her curiosity, and so she pushed that like energy somewhere else, and we started playing a game, and we started molding that into something in her head, and she started to follow that idea in her head, and now all that energy was like going towards that idea, and it was just something simple. It only lasted like 5 minutes. It was a little game we created. It only lasted like 5 minutes. But like just to see that all that energy get compressed and then put into that game, and then now she chilling, like that's actually that's pretty freaking dope, bro.
Yeah, yeah, them kids is bro. Love the kids. That
I
shit
love the
fun.
kids for sure, man. They are like amazing. And it's the last little random, but I remember bro, when I first seen them, I was in such a dark place too, and I was like, the world is so cold. These poor kids don't know what they got. Like I was so dark, like these poor souls. I was really like gonna cry about it. Like, bruh, these poor little babies is in this dark world and they don't even know it. Why is this world so cold and like why would we expose such purities to such like disgusting toxicity, dark creations? It's just I was like, it just really had a hold on me. Really. But nah, I mean, so like, okay, when you were playing with the little kids, I mean, what do you think would have helped them? I know you say like more playtime and stuff. Like, what did you see anything else that may have been able to like really help them in these situations, or like, what else did you really see when you were in there?
uh, just certain people being cool with like physical contact and discipline. Like some of them don't really want you to like hug or pick them up and shit like that. But it's like, man, these is babies, dude. Like, get y'all the thorough fucking background check. Get some cameras in this motherfuckers. Make sure y'all ain't hiring no damn weirdos. And these babies want hugs and shit, bro. I can't like. It was like a bunch of. It was one little girl that kept fucking crying and shit. I gave her a hug. She was cool. After I gave her a hug, everybody was like, Mr. Key, I want a hug." Now I'm over here having all these little damn babies hug me and shit. Fuck, I'm supposed to do? Say no? Like, I ain't gonna tell these damn kids no. They want to give me a fucking hug. I'm getting a hug. Fuck you talking about?
All right.
And then like discipline, like they be like, I feel like talking stern to a child ain't a bad thing. And I feel like that needs to be explained amongst teachers and fucking parents and shit. It's like, look, these kids only see you as an authoritative figure. So anybody finna yell at your child, anybody finna put their hands on your child. But well, matter of fact, yeah, I might yell, but I'm not finna maliciously shout at your child on some like extra shit. If I gotta raise my voice to get everybody to be damn quiet, then shit, that's just what the hell gotta happen. If I gotta be like, hey, 1, 2, 3, I don't whatever the fuck I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's a very obvious solution to how to deal with kids. It's like you can be stern and not threatening. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can be loud but not necessarily shouting. If you know what I mean, like they try to take it's like it's weird because it's like the way that they want you to discipline or handle disciplining quote unquote with the kids and shit. It's like it's real passive, it's real like talkative and shit. And it's like a lot of that shit don't work with some of these kids, especially the ones that is really like the super like I ain't gonna say bad, but the super active ones, the ones that's really like when they dad or they mama pick they mama leave and shit, they finna be they on 10 as soon as they mama leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause those kids know that you not my mama. They know, like I said, most of these kids probably, and that's the thing about it. You can tell who get their ass whooped and who don't. The ones who get their ass whooped, is the ones who act the fuck out the moment they mama leave because they know that you not finna hit me. So I can do what the fuck I want to. You ain't gonna do shit but yell, sit me over here, but you ain't gonna put your fucking hands on me. And that's like, that's what needs to be explained to the parent. Like, listen, I don't know how the fuck you discipline your kid at home, but you gonna need to start switching up what the fuck you do because we can't we can't put our hands on them over here. So if you want to downsize how many times you hear us talking about him being a behavior issue and shit, work on how you deal with his ass at home and shit because these kids are very keen to who is authoritative and who isn't, who I can bullshit with and who I can't. These kids are very keen to that shit. It's like the one thing I really feel like adults forget is that these kids aren't stupid. Like, these are little learning machines. You send these motherfuckers to 8-hour learning factories. These motherfuckers are picking up on every single thing of every single fucking second. So while you think you on autopilot and shit, these niggas clocking your every motherfucking move. They know who they can bullshit with, who they can't. They know who they can talk to crazy and who they can't talk to crazy. They know who gonna call their mama on first sight. They know all this shit. They know everything. These kids is not dumb.
Like how you put that two little learning machines and go in the learning factory. That's very true. The intent is to learn, even if that's in a social manner or what.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like how you put that.
Like, I feel like people really thoroughly forget that. It's like, oh, he's just a child. No, 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 motherfucker. What does he watch all day? Dora. What the fuck is Dora doing? Teaching. What is he doing in turn? Learning. This motherfucker is learning everything. That's why you can't talk about certain things around kids because they pick up everything. So it's like they pick up everything. Why won't they pick up everything? Like, come on now. So it's just a lot of two-way street work that got to get done with shit like that. Take a village.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that. I mean, shoot, kids are smart, bro. I love how smart they are.
I love
But
it.
it's like they're a sponge. They're not intelligent. Like I think intelligent is different. I think intelligent is when you're able to start like using the things that you learned either for your benefit or like you start utilizing the things that you learned. So you start operating. You will start actually moving in a direction catered to how you want to move.
Okay.
I think that's what intelligence is.
The the
And
potential for intelligence though is what's fire with them. Intelligent.
potential for intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like expound on that a little bit more.
Like seeing how fast certain kids can pick up on certain things. Like
Mm.
like my son, for example, I ain't gonna lie, like I be I be like doing little songs, I be rapping with him and shit or whatever. And like watching him try to like I be beatboxing and shit. Like watching him try to figure out how to fucking beatbox is just fucking adorable for one. But it's cool to watch or to see that like musically he learns that shit so fast with me. Like if I do a little song with him, it's like he picks those songs up real quick. Like that's it's interesting 'cause, like with that, I know that he gonna be a musically inclined kid. So seeing his potential to be like a fast learner, especially in the musical sense, but that just that just shows me that he has an interest in music, so he'll pick it up quicker. But it shows me in general that no, you pick up things very fast. It's just you're just like me, to where if you like it, you're gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna fix it on it if you really like it. You're gonna definitely remember it if you like it. But in general, you do have the potential to pick up and learn whatever you see damn near immediately. So I like seeing the potential in things like that.
It's a good point, and that's the beauty of uh, training your kid to be focused in something. Um, and not you're not even intentionally doing it, but that's the beauty of showing your. That's the beauty of somebody having like an influence on their life, like something that they love and do, and a passion that they're actually consciously like putting effort towards, grinding towards, and that's the beauty of a kid seeing that because that kid then picks that up and starts doing the same thing, and now that kid has that same habit of developing that even at an early age. But when your kid is just everywhere doing all types of things, your kid gonna naturally develop those ADD habits.
Yeah.
Your kid's gonna naturally develop picking up all these different things from the world and have to find a way to make sense of it. Like, bro, it was crazy. The other day, after I came back from church, I went to Target and me and my sister, we were shopping for groceries and I was at the self checkout and this little kid, bro, like had to have been like maybe fifth grade, maybe right in the elementaries, maybe going into middle school. And the little kid was like some he was just like picking up everything, just everywhere, saying hi to everybody, not had no control over his urges, had no control over his mouth. Just uh I love coffee. Where's coffee? I want coffee. Um, hi. Um, hey, yeah, just saying random stuff out his mouth. Just like, bro, like relax. Just like what is going on with you? And I'm just like, bro, like bro, at such a young age, his mind is already doing this, but it's Loki being fried
Yeah.
because he's using coffee to get his mind like this, which it's already naturally like this. Well, I'm not gonna say it's naturally like that, but you're using a substance to make your mind work harder than it needs to, and now you have these uncontrolled urges to just do whatever your mind tells you to do,
Yeah.
and like that's actually very dangerous. Like that's that, and I was like a little bit. I'm not gonna say I was afraid, but I was like, yo, that kid got problems. Like, and I was, you know, I was trying to be optimistic. I was like, okay, well, maybe when he gets older, he'll be more comfortable being more social because at a young age I was like, bro, nah, fuck that bullshit. That kid was on some type of caffeinated drink, some type of substance to get him to that got him to just move and like, yo, that shit. And you be seeing that too with a lot of young age kids. Like they just be saying like their minds are like it's weird. And I think technology definitely has an impact on it, but they just blurt just the most random things. And some of them do it in a conscious manner because they know they like to do it. You can tell that, and you can tell the difference when another kid is just doing it because that's what his mind told it to do, and that's what it's gonna do. So it's like you have two different like types of kids: ones who consciously do it and ones who just unconsciously do it. And I wonder if there's something in that. And I'm probably gonna dive into that rabbit hole eventually one day. But like, it's just interesting just seeing how kids adapt in that sense to just the environment and like again just seeing how your kid is adapting to seeing you hit that grind and doing that and now your kid picking that up, that's really dope to see.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
dope, bruh. This shit fun. Kids are kids are interesting.
I
Especially
would
the
definitely love to have a kid for that reason.
little experiments, face ass.
Loki. Say it, but like yeah, what can I make you into? But like I gotta chill because that's not what it's about. But I'm definitely like,
The hell? Oh
what
shit.
can you do? Definitely, that's just how it be sometimes.
Hey, that
But
motherfucker
yeah, I
can't
mean,
say he ain't trying to have no kids.
yeah, nah. I mean, he kind of, I think he'll have a kid.
You think
I know
so?
he said he won't. I think he'll want one.
I don't know. He might like way down the line, like way down. Like he gonna fuck around try to be 50 with a kid.
What? And I
Yeah.
can see that too. That's the funny part about it. Him being like, you know what? I think I'm ready. At 50 years old, bro. Really?
And 50, nigga. Yeah, it's about that time. No, the fuck, nigga, 30 years ago was that time.
He just want one kid too. That'd be the thing. He would just want one.
One. No more.
Yeah, I probably have about 50 kids.
Oh, shit.
I need a kid per thought.
That's that. That's a lot of kids. 50.
50 kids is insane amount of kids. But I need something to grasp my energy and attention to. And I know I will be able to understand every single kid.
So would you be trying to do it with the same woman or different women? Like,
See,
and how would you do it? Would you fuck around and like what? Get two women and give each one 25, or like get a 5 piece and give each one of those like 5.
like 5 kids and one baby mama per kid.
Well, hold on, no. You get 5 baby mamas, and each one can get 10 kids.
See, because then I gotta understand the baby mamas.
Yeah.
So my kid now has a side of themselves that I won't probably fully be able to understand. You know, especially having a ton of baby mamas, which is cool. Now I got a kid, just a unicorn in my eyes in the world, and that partly has some of my blood. But like, I like intent. Like I do talk to a lot of women, and knowing how I am a little like flirty. I am a little come off very like in that manner, but like, and I say that I don't like doing that because like it's just a lot of work. I do get bored easily, but putting in that work to really create one sometimes for me is a lot more. It's honestly a lot. Sometimes for me is a lot more desirable, and I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot more desirable to me than having to put in so much. Like, yeah, I'm very, and I don't want to say ambitious. I love different things. I love the idea of understanding different things. And commitment to me is like a very challenging like idea. It's a very challenging concept, but it's something I'm open to more so for the long term to see what the long term is like. Um, but that didn't even answer your question. What I want to do 5, I I just feel like it'd be too much work, and not that it's too much work because it's not that it's too much work for me. Like for me, I could do it. I don't know if I'd want to stretch myself that thin though.
No, that's the other
And then
thing.
part of me is like, I do kind of want to though. You know, it does seem like it'd be fun. Like,
Like just
That
nothing.
is
Just
like-
one kid, 50 kids. 50 kids. Because first of all, one child for per baby. 50 baby mamas is crazy. 50 BMs is
50 baby
insane.
mamas is crazy.
Listen, bro. Anything over 10 BMs is fucking insane.
Nah,
Anything over 10 is fucking crazy. Like,
it's a lot, man. Be a lot. You know, I'd have to really understand each of them. And I'm not against it. Like the thing is though, like I don't know, it's just how I was raised. Like I was raised in a house of 6 sisters, so I had to understand each individual woman, and I naturally love women, but that don't mean I have to have a baby with every single one of them. It's just like I don't know. This ain't nothing I thought about before, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you if you can't tell. Like this ain't nothing really that I considered before, bro. Like, but I have told my friends, some of my friends, multiple times, like, yeah, bro, I would definitely have multiple kids, multiple people. The idea of it is interesting, but I don't know if I'd want that honestly. I don't think I would really want that.
I don't want that, but that just might be the situation I might be have to be in. But I hate that shit though, cause it's like, bro, I always wanted to have my kids come from the same woman, like that shit. I don't want to have different baby mamas and shit. Shit suck.
Hmm. No. But I mean, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see how you navigate in that and bring the family together in that sense, and how you create a family with that dynamic. You know, because I think a lot of fathers they have kids with multiple women, and it's different. You know, like you actually have that desire to have a family, and you love your son, and on top of that, you love your baby mama. So I've never personally seen it face to face. So I'm interested. You know, you still have love for her. I'm gonna say that. I don't situation. Sure, you still have love, but I'm interested to see how you know, how you bring that together for real.
Shit, I don't even fucking know. I guess the same way I've been watching it be done in my face. I guess. Cause that was
Mm,
my whole thing. I was like, bro, cause none of my siblings is like all my siblings is like half siblings. Like we all
mm,
got different dads, different moms, or whatever. Like same thing with my cousins. They sisters, but they got different mamas and shit or whatever. So it was like, nah, I want my kids all come from the same shit. Like
mm.
that'd be some different shit. That'd be some fire shit. I mean, I still could fuck around have two kids with one woman, but it's like I still have the one eyeball, quote unquote. But mm, we gonna see how this shit go.
Like a pattern on.
Yeah, nigga
It's
supposed to
like
be breaking curses.
right. I was gonna say, bro, like they supposed to be repeating cycles. Dang,
Like yeah, like shit.
I heard you though.
Es lo que es.
Tell me,
It is what it is.
let's look at this.
Sir.
I mean, yeah, man. I kind of my pops is a single father, pretty much. I mean, he ain't no single father for real, for real. My mom still be in the picture, but my mom is off doing whatever the hell my mom want to do. And
Heard.
we still call her and everything, you know, and talk to her over the phone. Like my mother is in Ghana right now,
Yo, yeah, he told
bro. Like, I want to die with somebody. Will I die with somebody? Is the real question. It's a real question.
like I want to, but that don't seem like it's up to me. Now do it.
Oh man, but not funny though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was in my brain trying to figure out how to use Whoopin or Whoopin the other day. I was like, man, this shit download now. The words that the man Loki said, Loki like, man, I need some new lingo, bro. What the hell?
Like, what am I
Went
talking
digging in
about?
the crates. Right. Found whooping in the crates. I was like, shit, work.
Shit, I was making some. Bro, I'm hungry. I need to go goddamn get some food.
Well,
Grandma,
peoples
my grandma made this goddamn vegan spaghetti, but this shit bust.
couldn't tell you what's in it.
Walnuts and mushrooms.
Mm.
That shit.
What she used for the meat?
Walnuts and mushrooms.
Mm.
You gotta boil the you gotta boil the walnuts for like an hour and some change, or like an hour 30 or something. Blend them bitches up with some portobello mushrooms and some onions. We don't blend the onions up, matter of fact. No, chop the onions up, dice them bitches.
Is
Yeah.
your grandma vegan?
Nah, but I got her to make that.
No. Okay. Put her on to the lifestyle.
Yes, sir. I had her made some. Well, I made some damn vegan tacos and shit with the same vegan with the walnut meat. She tried it. She was like, "Boy, I might not never eat ground beef again." I was like,
Straight up
"Yeah,
though.
I'm fine like that. I do this. This is what I do.
Hey man.
This is what I do."
It's, it's what I do, man. It's good to have other people around you doing it too. I mean, it makes it so much more easier.
Facts. Especially
Oh
when you
my god,
show
it
them
makes it.
like, look, this is what it's gonna be like. This is like, cause it's good. I ain't gonna lie. It was a girl I was talking to, bro, and it's like it was so many reasons why this woman fucked her damn chances up with me, bro. I swear to God, and this was the first one. Like, I'm cool with jokes and shit like that, but just ignorance for real, like it's get on my fucking nerves, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And like when I was talking about the whole vegan shit, she was like, "Well, I ain't gonna be eating no goddamn leaves and fucking shit." I'm like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up!" Like I didn't even feel like getting into that conversation. I'm like, "Bro, shut the fuck up!" Like, come on now, like nigga, do you really? I don't even feel like getting into that. Like that just it just annoyed me real fucking bad, and I'm glad I'm not having to deal with that. Like like showing people that like, look, nigga, this ain't finna be no damn weirdo fucking whatever the hell you think this finna be. Niggas eating grass and whatever the fuck you talking about. Like, no, bro, we eating real shit over here, real protein, real healthy, real clean food. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Like, I don't got time for the ignorance, bro. I like a good joke every now and then, but don't fucking play with me, bro. Like, simply put.
Real. Shit is real. Use your mind. Open your mind.
Real, like, come on now, stop being ridiculous, brother. Like,
Bro. Nah, I get you on that though, definitely. You know, people gonna have their preconceived notions. Ain't gonna lie. One thing I definitely am like, part of me like, bro, I don't know if I want this another topic, maybe. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I want a freak, bro. I don't know if I want that.
why?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be a lot on me. And on top of that, it depends. Like I've never considered it. So I'm like, bro, like what I want if you happen to be that, what type are you? Like, I don't know. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, damn, bro, a lot of these There's a lot of women out there just really open with their sexuality like that, shaking ass, all this type of shit. Like this woman out there really just on that timing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's had me curious as to what type of woman you really are. Like, are you somebody out there just doing that shit just for the fuck of it and just don't care and just want to be out here doing all that? Or is that just a part of your lifestyle for real? And it's just, something you more free than maybe I am about it.
She's a super freak.
Super freak cat. Real. But we'll explore that another day.
Actually, no, I don't know, cause like I like having a freak. I like a freak. Freak's cool. I like somebody that's on the same type of freakiness that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't too. We on the same type of shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we got the same danger level type shit. Like we on the same type of time, and I fuck with that. That's cool. Not having like somebody that's like over freaked out. Man, like nah, bro. Like, cause it's it be some bitches that's freaked out. I'm like, nah, y'all doing. It's not even like some. Oh, you just trying to fuck too much. It's like, no, what you trying to do is fucking insane. Like, I'm not going there with you. You're not doing that to me. I'm not letting that get done to me. Like, you feel what I'm saying, bro? We're not going there. We're not. There's certain things. It's like, yeah, nah. I'm not. I'm not going for that.
Crazy. So like you said, some of them really be like blowing me, throwing me way off. Bro. I'm like, bro, chill, bro, chill.
Like, wait a minute.
Hey. And then some of them be chill individuals, chill people, and then when it's time, it be like, bro, like you doing a lot, like it's, it's a lot, and I gotta catch up with you. I ain't gonna lie, you here, and I'm like chilling, like still. There's probably one. Now there was one shorty that did try to like we were trying to find a common ground for real with it, and then there was one who I naturally just had that with, and like that to me was the best for real. We was both on the same time, but at the same time, like we both still kind of had like things that we had to understand about each other that we had to dive more into in order to really be continue to stay there, you know, and like, and then again, it was one who was just we kind of like she was way more than me, but at the same time, she was still chill. Like I'm chill, bro. Like I'm more like reserved, more like, all right, let's, and until it's time to go, bro. Like, but still, like, you know, I don't know. It just depends. Just depends. But, but still, you feel me? At the same time, I like somebody chill like me.
I just like somebody that's on my time, man. That's on the same time I'm on.
You
Cause
said, huh?
I just like somebody who on the same type of time and all. Cause it's like I'll be cool with doing some like out the box type shit, like some slick, spontaneous shit. But it's like you got to be on that timing with me though. Like if we gonna do something crazy, we gotta be crazy together. You feel me?
Right,
Like we gotta be 10 toes in this motherfucker. It's me and you. Let's get it.
right.
Let's go. You feel me? But it gotta be like some mutual shit. Like I ain't certain shit I ain't going for. Like I'm stamping on that. But yeah, having a freak is cool. I like knowing like that just being on the same page with shit is just fire. Cause like it's almost like not saying you ain't gotta like say nothing, but you almost don't sometimes. It's like y'all just look at each other. Y'all just like, yeah, come on, let's I need that. Like I ain't gonna say nothing else. Like, come on, you know what I'm on. And then having somebody that's like adventurous with you with certain shit too. It's like, yeah, that shit fire. That bond get fire. It's a different type of bonding too. Sexual bonding is a very deep bond, nigga. That's just
Bro, I was just about to say the art of sex, bro. The art of love making, bro. I was just about to say that.
love making. Making
Like
love.
real ass shit. That's some real ass shit. That is such a vulnerable state. That is such a vulnerable thing to do with somebody.
It's like you stuck. That's like you damn it. That's close to having a kid connection, like where you are very emotionally involved. This shit. Overly emotionally involved sometimes. Oh shit. And
And man, some
I ain't gonna
people
lie
attach.
though. What scared me, I've had girls who seem to be more connected without sex.
Mm,
Like I've had girls who literally used to act fucking insane, like literal insane, and we've never had any type of sexual interaction.
mm, that's interesting.
One chick I never even met for her. We only
Mm.
FaceTimed.
I've had that too. It's like it's an emotional thing. For me, I've experienced it from the emotional side of like locking in and tuning in with somebody deeper than just the body. And we was always here with it. We was always like right here with it. And so we could say or do whatever and we would be connected in that sense. Because even from afar, bro, I was in Texas, she was in Georgia, and I was in Florida, and she was in Georgia. And we was right here with it still the entire time because we developed that. And I mean, originally at one point we did like we was messing with each other physically, like probably only like 2 times for real. Uh, but even then, we still like bonded like that for real, without all that extra stuff. 'Cause, I mean, that's just how it be sometimes. For like, it's deeper than sex, but sex is very deep. Cause like, bro, straight up, I would like be aroused just by talking to the shorty, just by thinking about the shorty, bro.
Facts.
That's how you know, like, you know, not only is that sexual attraction there, but it's way more than just that because my whole body, mind, and spirit is is in sync with this, and it just brings me to life in that sense. So it's like it really is like that for real. It really is like that for real.
And that shit is that's a fire ass bond, bro. Because it's like it be shit like that. It's like, bro, I can't even explain why I fuck with you the way I fuck with you, but I fucks with you. Like everything about me, like everything about you. And that shit, it's interesting because I don't really understand. I'm not really supposed to understand it, but it's like the way that shit hits you. You damn near know what you feeling, but it's like you're almost scared to say what you feeling. Like you completely understand what this is, but you're like, nah, that can't be that. Like I don't fuck with it that much. Hey, ain't no way.
Maybe the now, bro.
Facts, like you be mad now, like nah, me. Well, come on, come on, nah. Hey,
Nah, bro, I get it. Yeah, bad to now, bro. I think that might be a defense thing or a fear thing, honestly, though. In my case, it's a thing of like, you know, if I'm brushing it off, it's a lot bigger to me than I'm trying to portray it as. Try to act like straight up, it really be like that sometimes. And at the end of the day, if I center myself, I know deep down what it is. and I just gotta allow that to be the case. And whatever happens with that, then I'm cool with. Uh, it's when really I start playing around with the mind and stuff. You know, that's when it starts to get out of whack, and that's when I start to. But at the same time, when it's in sync, and it's always in sync in some type of way. I just got to get to that mode and where it's in sync, and it's always there for real, and it's very solidified and solid. And I'm just like, all right, cool. And I don't know if I put that, I think it's like, like sometimes it be diamonds, bro. You feel me? Like you put a lot of pressure on something enough, it's gonna create that. It's gonna create that in you. And I don't think something like that ever dies. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean. It may look different, but I don't think something like that ever really died. I think that's really important. That's something really important that I don't think a lot of us look at, or maybe me. You know, I think that's a lot more important than I allow myself to believe at times. But yeah, you just gotta take it a day at a time. See what happens. Move when it's time to move, and we see what happens. You know, part of me don't even want to be like move on when you gotta move on, but like eventually, you know, it's possible. I don't fucking know. I done had one woman in my life who I was like stuck on for like 5 years. And I partly feel like it was out of convenience, but I can't even say convenience. But I would say it was out of convenience, mainly because I'd still mess with other girls, but like I'd always go back to her. And I think it's because it was somebody that I wanted to attach to so badly for so long. I just didn't know how. To the point where like I just would always have to hit her up, and I would always have to express these emotions with her, and I would always have to do all this extra work instead of just chilling, bro. Like sometimes, like, and I think that to me kind of tells the difference between, is it really like romantic? Is it really a relationship, or is it something made for a relationship, or is it really just something that I'm doing out of like convenience? Like, or is it really just something that I'm blowing way out of proportion? Because I ain't even gonna say just convenient. She could really just be a friend, somebody I'm getting to know. But like, is it really that material, or is it just something that I'm just trying to, like, be like, okay, yeah, cool.
Right.
This is, a friendship. You feel me? Like, and for me, that's how I can tell the difference. Um, sometimes I be acting so obsessed, and I can't tell sometimes, but like I have to pull myself back and be like, why are you being so obsessed, bro? Like, and that usually tells me everything I need to know about the situation and if it's something real. Now, I'm not gonna say there ain't things right there presented to me that tells me this is a real thing. This is a real thing. This could really be real. There's, you know, if there's signs there, there's signs there. I'm not gonna deny it, but it's it's not just the things that are there. It's like also, well, how we interacted with each other. Like, what is it like? What is it gonna grow into? Like, okay, is this something that can grow into something? Like, my mind will be asking these questions in the back, but they like the actions is really what like kind of like always is what creates that bond and continues to create that. And you could tell usually when it's reciprocated and what's not. That's actually something when it's that I just learned, if it's reciprocated or not. Like shorty that I was trying to talk to down here, I could tell it's not being reciprocated in the same way. And so therefore that kind of made me be like, all right, let me pull back and see what's really going on here, because sometimes I can overdo it with somebody who we're just chilling, and that'll completely throw everything out. So it's different levels to it for sure. There's different levels to it, but I think at the end of the day, it's a decision between both parties, and
Yeah,
sometimes it's just fate brings you together, and what happens, it can go either way.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with shit. Like, just, well, not really all the way. More so, just letting shit be what the fuck it is gonna be. Like, not because I feel like I find myself with a lot of situations. I'm always the one trying to keep shit together. So I'm like, I'm done doing that shit. Like, I don't want to keep being the only person trying to keep this shit together. If you cool with this falling apart, I'm cool with it falling apart. Like, I won't, like, instead of you asking me, do I want to do X, Y, Z? It's like, nah, I'm gonna ask you, do you want to do X, Y, Z? You trying to, do you want this? Like, you have, like, I'm gonna be willing to work on this shit with you, but are you willing to work on this? Like, I hate having to like test people with certain shit, but I kind of have to with certain things. It's like something as simple as like texting me good morning type shit. It's like I have no problem being the first person to text your ass like every damn morning. That I don't got no fucking issue. But the one day my phone die and I don't text your ass, are you gonna text me first because you actually have a genuine want to talk to me? Or are you gonna sit there and wait for me to text your ass all fucking day and then get mad when the shit don't fucking come when you want it to come? You know what I'm saying? It's like things like that. It's small things, but it just shows yo initiative in our relationship. So it's like if I'm gonna be the one that's always trying to keep shit afloat, then it just lets me know you're not gonna try to keep it afloat unless I say something about keeping it afloat. You know what I mean? So it's like being able to look at situations and see that, yeah, nah, this shit wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for me saying something. That speaks volumes. And removing myself from shit like that. Because it's like it just puts it into perspective. It just lets me know that if I didn't say anything, if I wasn't the one to put this in play, if I was the one to do this, do that, whatever the fuck, then this shit probably wouldn't have got as far as it ever got because you wouldn't have fucking said shit about it. You wouldn't have been the one to try to fix the shit. So yeah, kind of go back to what we were saying before in the pod, just knowing what I do and acknowledging that shit. So can't nobody tell me otherwise. It's like, nah, I'm fully aware of my part I play in this shit. I know what I did do, know what I didn't do. I know what I could have done more of, know what I should have stopped doing. You can't add no more or less fuel to this damn flame. I already know what's up. You know.
No, I definitely hear you on that. It'd be energy. It'd be energy for sure. If am I Are we reciprocating? Is it really an equal balance of it?
Yeah.
Like, did I do something that made you possibly pull away, or are you just straight up like? That's how I be thinking. Like, did I do something that made you pull away? And I be having to recognize no, because I be tripping myself out. I be like, bro, like that's that cognitive distortion. I be like, bro, I did something wrong. I'm not being there for my friend. I'm not being there for the woman I want to be with. But I be too obsessed with it. I be like, bro, like you're literally at work right now. I be at work panicking, like I didn't text her. I gotta text her. And I be like, bro, you're literally at work doing something, focused on something that actually matters to you in the present moment. And I be tripping myself out. Then when I get home, I feel like I have to do it because if not, she's gonna think that I'm not there for her. Like, no, Like, bro, like if you got shit going on, you got shit going on. Like, it's really got to be natural. Like, I gotta naturally want to be like, all right, I'm gonna hit you up,
Right.
and then accept when I naturally want to do that, even if like, you know, I know you don't hit me up as much. If I genuinely fuck with you, I'm gonna still hit you up. Like, and eventually it may get to the point where I'm like, okay, well, the energy ain't never gonna be reciprocated, so why even try? You know, like, you know, we just gonna have our moments when we have our moments. You know, and if we don't ever have a moment again, dang, that sucks. But you know, I guess that's really just how life goes. You know, I'm sure we'll probably have another moment. That's what I care about, you know, most. But like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Gotta, like, you know, gotta deal with it. You know, but there's some people for me where I'd be like, oh, I gotta hit you up, definitely. I know, and I know you're gonna hit me back. You feel me? Like I don't gotta question it. Like I just know for sure you're gonna hit me back because we had that type of relationship, we had that bond, and it's love. And I know what you want. I know what I'm on, and it's just like that. And if it's anything else, we address that shit.
Right.
That's healthy. That's healthy. You know, being
Yeah.
able to address like the shit going on for real, like and address it in a manner where we're both like, okay, cool, let's handle this, let's deal with this, let's take care of this, because clearly this is something I could be open with you and let you know what's going on, and be like, all right, cool, I get it, definitely, no, I figured, you know, and then you know, like, you kind of just sometimes we really just know what it is, we just don't want to like admit that. I just don't even want to admit that,
Oh,
but
facts.
yeah,
'Cause for whatever reason, like that's like a damn somebody. So some I was reading some shit that said it's like a little side effect of ADHD or a symptom of ADHD of like knowing the right thing to do but purposely doing the wrong shit.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't
mm,
know. I think that's just a thing in humans in general. Like, I think it's more of an ego thing of being scared of your goals in some sort of way
mm.
because it's like I don't know for whatever reason I've never understood the dopamine behind rebellion, like
Shit behind what?
rebellion, like
Bellion?
rebellion, like just being rebellious, doing the opposite
Okay.
of what's right. Like there's like even as a kid, like the object of keeping a secret, something as small as that, just having a piece of information that no one else knows is like, you know what I'm saying? Or sneaking a cookie from your mama when she's not looking, like knowing that what you're doing could potentially get you in trouble, knowing that what you're doing is sneaky, is unheard of, is taboo, whatever the fuck the case may be, like that shit's real interesting to me. And damn, hold on, what was you saying before this? I lost train of thought.
Just kind of the difference between having healthy conversations and not, and then just how I trip myself up intentionally, um, or I just be tripping myself up about certain situations, and then just kind of how we know sometimes what it is, we just don't be wanting to admit it.
Ah, that part, yeah. But yeah, just that whole shit of knowing what you're supposed to do and not doing it. I feel like that, like, in some sense, is like your ego rebelling against yourself. It's like you should be doing some shit, but you're not gonna do it because it's like, nah, this is like the cool thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I should be cleaning my damn room, but nah, I'm just bullshit because that's rebellious to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's something to that shit, low key.
Yeah, too, bruh.
But like, what is
Yeah.
that? Like, why do you think we so addicted to rebellion? Like to just doing the opposite of what's good. Like even down to smoking weed.
Oh, like that goes like to like respecting authority. You feel me? We didn't even respect authority as kids. Like
Shit, We grew up saying fuck 12.
Right, like I didn't care what my parents was telling me. I'm finna do what the hell I want to do. Like it's partly because there was nobody to look up to and respect, and for us to be enough to understand what respect means, meaning respect that higher authority, respect that higher voice. I want to say that's part of it. I want to say that's part of it, honestly, for me personally, because like I know what to do. Like I be hearing it in my head. Like it's not fucking rocket science. Like it's not no like strenuous thing to fucking. But my brain be trying to come up with every reason as to why it shouldn't.
Right, right.
And then like it's I think like you said, it's an ego thing, and the ego always want to survive, even if it's not surviving in the healthiest places and thriving in that place. If it's thriving in that place, it doesn't want to die.
Facts.
And if we built our ego based off of that, like bro, like our ego is gonna do everything it can to live. Being doing the right thing ain't innately like in our code. Like it's not innately in us. Like bro, it's not, bro. That's not who we are. Doing the right thing is not who we are. Now, in our entirety. But at the end of the day, I just gotta let it go, bro. Doing the right thing is not who we are. Like, and I have to accept that doing the right thing is not who I am. But it does not mean that I'm not capable of doing it. Like, it does not mean that there's not a place within me that wants to do it. It does not mean that there's like there's still a place in me that understands. Okay, this is actually beneficial for all parties. This is actually beneficial. This is actually something that I should want to care about more than anything else. This is actually something that matters to me. This is something that I care about. And like I think that's what I have to lean into as well and understand, okay, that's me too. That is who I am. Somebody who wants that for myself. And then it becomes a thing of like, okay, well, what do I really want with myself versus who I actually am? And then I then try to feed off of, okay, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? And then like after that, I start to become that because I'm continuously enacting on those things that I want, and I'm getting fulfilled by those things that I want, meaning there's nothing else that I really want. And then there's times where my existence slips back into the patterns that I've once always like done, like the psychological things that I've always believed. Like it just naturally just slips back into that because I mean, bro, like 20 years of building that. It took 20 years. It's not just gonna go away just because I took shrooms twice. Like it's not just gonna go away. Like because I'm sitting here just doing shadow work every day and journaling every day and understanding it every day. It's not just gonna go away. It's something that has been part of my nature for so long. That does not mean I don't have the ability to change my nature. Well, I can't change that. That's something I can't change. That is its own thing that I have to kind of like accept. But that does not mean that thing cannot change itself. And so it just, again, depending on my actions, and my actions are really truly good. What's going to lead me closer to making better decisions and actions. But like that goes deep, and that's like a lot of grooves in your head. That's a lot of things that, you know, that's a lot. And, you know, it's not easy. So more than likely, we're probably going to disappoint a lot of women in our lives and do a lot of things that we don't want to do.
Yeah,
If we
yeah.
weren't trying to do, we're probably gonna do a lot of that shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Uh, it's it's been written in the code. But like it is what it is, you know, like you just kinda have to take your lumps and do and change. Take your lumps and change. But that's just kinda how it is. I believe that shit just really stems from just how generation was really just fuck everybody but me. Fuck everybody but what I want.
Right.
Not knowing what the hell was best for us. Just fuck everybody. That was our generation, bro. That ain't a bad thing. I ain't gonna say that's bad, bro. Like I think a lot of things came out of that shit. A lot of progress came out of that shit. A lot of tearing shit down came out of that shit. Like, a lot of us was not with the shit, so we not fucking with that shit. I'm not gonna
Facts.
say we the only ones who were doing it. Like hell no. Nah. You look at people like Tyler the Creator, and you look at people like even before them. You know the Black Panther movement. Like you look at people before them who was just like, bro, we are not with that shit. Like that's just innately being rebellious is innately in our code. Like because there was something always down in our lineage that was like, bro, this is not for me. And I do not fuck with this shit. So you know, harmony in that isn't is our goal, but harmony in it was harmony in this existence was never granted to us.
Facts. I feel that. Yeah, it's always been a challenge for my brothers and sisters in this motherfucker.
Right, bro? Like rise up,
Yeah.
fight against your oppressors,
Some
be the
motherfuckers.
change you wanna become. You wanna see?
Man, bruh. I want to tell y'all this shit last week.
Mm,
Man, when I was locked up. When I was locked up, bro, it was this dude, this old ass dude, bro. Bro, when I went to the little intake intake thing with him and shit, he was like knocked the fuck out or whatever. So I'm on the floor, knocked out, damn near finna go to sleep too. And he ended up waking up and shit. He wake up on straight bullshit too. He beating on the damn window and shit, yelling all type of shit. This motherfucker just being a nuisance the whole damn day and shit. So we finally fuck around and get some food and shit. They gave us some sandwiches or whatever. We sitting there eating, and the whole time he kept complaining about his teeth and shit. Talking about his fucking teeth hurt. So I get done with my food or whatever. And I'm just sitting on the floor again, but can like lean up against the wall and go to sleep or whatever. I hear something hit the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a clink sound or some shit. I'm like, ain't nobody got shit in here but some sandwiches and some juice in a can. I mean, in a little styrofoam cup. Like ain't no metal, nothing in this motherfucker. So what the fuck clinking? Man, I look on the goddamn floor. This man teeth done fell clean out his mouth, bro.
mm.
I'm talking about that shit fell straight out of his damn mouth. I was like, bro, what? That nigga was beating on the damn door talking about some he didn't say, he just mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Look, trying to get the damn CO to come fuck with this nigga, go to the med or some shit, bro. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And then at some point, I don't even know what the fuck he was doing. I'm getting ready to like literally walk out the door with this motherfucker. Shit. I'm leaving and shit. And like this motherfucker getting dragged out. He got shackles on his fucking hands and feet. This nigga is on the ground. They dragging this nigga by like a chain, bro. I'm like, what the? This nigga been bullshitting this whole time. They gonna end up beating his ass or something. Like these motherfuckers in here crazy, bro.
What? So the man was chained up. The dude with no teeth was chained up.
Yes, bro. They chained that
What
man's.
the heck?
He had handcuffs on his hands. He had handcuffs on his feet, and then they was connected to each other with a little long ass chain.
Mm.
He was shackled up. Like, but that's just so fucking crazy.
That shit made me just now. I picked my phone up, like went on healthcare.gov, see if I could find me some dental insurance first and foremost.
Nah, he got hit in his mouth with a gun or some shit.
His teeth came out, or dent like.
His tooth, bro, his singular front teeth came out. Or front tooth.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking the whole dentures came out,
Oh,
and I'm like, oh
nah, nah, nah,
shit,
nah, nah, nah,
nigga.
nah, nah.
Okay.
That man tooth fell out. Clean out the little socket.
What the heck?
That shit was nasty.
Yeah, bruh. Oh man, I'm just imagining like the gums and oh, I'd be mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Man, that ain't even a word. What? It's just so fucking. It was just crazy, bro. Oh shit. It was just crazy. Like seeing all that shit, experiencing all that shit again. It was like this shit funny. Not funny, but it's interesting.
It's insane. What were you thinking in those moments when you seen that?
It ain't the craziest shit I seen. So it was just that was actually kind of funny. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like the incidences with him, those are pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
But everything else was just like kind of like, this is just this is what I expect for right now. Ain't nothing out the ordinary.
If I just seen some shit like that, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Pick your teeth up. And not even in no funny way, but just me being like, knowing how I am, how I absorb environments and be like, yo, this is me, bro. I'd be like, bro, pick your fucking teeth up. Like, bro, like, I'd be stressed out. Like, damn, this is really where I'm at, bro. Like, what the this like that would be my mentality. So to hear that you kind of like calm, cool, and collected, and just like this the environment. That's good because you still observant of it and you still understanding of it. But please, my brother, make sure you don't ever go back to that shit.
I'm trying not to, but
Please. I need that to be a vow that you know what, yeah, I'm not doing that shit no more. I don't need to be in that situation no more. That does not need to be something. You feel me? Cause fuck that shit. My man's bro do not need to be evolving in that way.
facts. Like,
Trust me, I
like I'm smart enough. I don't need to learn from this shit.
I'm saying, bro, you very wise, bro. Like you understand shit, you intelligent, like, and you also what was the word that what you said you have the potential for true intelligence, like truly, like it sound like cliche, like oh everybody know this, and it sound like it's an easy thing. Just make a vow. That's all you gotta do. All right, that's not the lifestyle I want to live. That's definitely not something that I put myself back into. Now, if it's straight valid reason, I don't know if there's ever a valid reason, but if there is, that's the only one that need to be why you in that situation. But like, still, if you can, just be like, you know what, fuck that. I don't need to go back. I don't want to go back.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
I would like to hear
Nah.
that if you comfortable. I would like to hear those words.
I vow I'm not gonna go back to jail.
Thank you. Put it up to God.
It's like, right. The thing that pissed me off is like, bro, I already said that shit. Talking about some way gonna go back the first time. Then boom. I'm like, God damn it. But nah, this time it's just staying on your damn toes, reminding yourself what the fuck you told yourself to not do with shit. Yeah, I ain't going back to that shit.
Got there to begin with, and it's good because you reflected on that shit. But knowing, all right, this how I got there. This what does not need to happen, and slicing that shit as it comes. But progress, my brother, process, my brother. Teeth process. You know, you can holler at me if you ever want to consider things, bro. Like, you just want to like bounce ideas and shit. Like, I be working and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to put my head down and get into my group, but like, I do have time for my friends. I do have time for my people. So, you know, just if you ever just need to get some shit off your chest, you need to just bounce shit off your head. It don't like really just hit me up, bro. Like I'm here. Like I don't. I'm here.
For sure, my boy. Yeah, my ass be. I don't know. I'll be real isolated.
Yeah. I
Trying to grow out of that shit. But that shit hard. I ain't gonna lie. I used to always tell my partner, I was like, bro, if I ain't never, uh, like if I never fell in love type shit, bro, I could have been alone for the rest of my life. That should have been easy. Nah, it ain't easy no more. Like, what's that phrase? It'd be like, was it better to love and lose than to not love at all? I'm like, it really depends what you're looking for real. 'Cause if you trying to live that alone lifestyle, just focus on yourself, then yeah, don't ever fall in love. Because the moment you lose that shit, you're gonna keep on looking for it. That shit is a very addicting feeling.
definitely is draw all your attention away from what really matters.
For real.
Chasing that feeling, definitely. It's a balance.
For sure. It's a damn journey.
Journey to the center of the earth. Where your heart at? Stick to it.
On my sleeve, goddamn.
Right, bro? I used to not know what that meant until I started feeling my heart. Like seeing where my heart was at and noticing that it's everywhere.
I feel that thing everywhere.
But yeah, man, go see Inside Out 2. Definitely in theaters now. Good movie.
Inside Out at a theater, man. Rated PG-13.
Shit rated PG. He said PG-13. Could you imagine? Nah, they be touching on topics nobody needs to talk about with kids. It was PG-13, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody
damn,
needs to talk about
PG-13
it.
is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I've never really. I'm gonna say I've never understood them, but I think I recognize that like that's one of those things that I don't remember no more. Like I feel like knowing those little fucking PG-13 and PGs, like I knew what all those shits meant. Like I knew all of that shit at one point. Now it's like that ain't it's not relevant in my life no more. So it's like I don't even fucking remember. Like I remember it, but it's like it's not prevalent. You know what I'm saying?
Lines are so blurred as well. Because once
Yeah.
you get to R, you see that a lot of R still leaks into 13, and then a lot of 13 is literally just kind of like a little bit, still a reflection of PG, but it got a little bit more something in it.
Yeah, it's like PG is literally just a cleaner R. Like it's not even like, PG is damn near R. Like they
Think
just
so?
depending on what because I mean, uh shit. I think Rick and Morty's not Rick and Morty. What show am I thinking of? No, yeah. Rick and Morty, the TV version, that's PG-13.
Ain't no way, bro.
I think a lot of shit on TV is most things on TV are PG-13. That's like the highest rating that a TV show can be is PG-13 for real, for real. Like,
Nah, TV
like
17. It's
no, but like what I was gonna say is like things
MA.
like Sopranos and like HBO things. Those would be like special service shit like that. You got to pay for those type of things. Like when you get into TV like that, I think that's when it started to become like that raunchy, like how we got like snowfalls and shit like that. Like like snowfall, snowfall was on FX, but they don't be showing titties and shit like that on FX, like on regular cable.
Right.
Like, you got to pay for that type of shit. So it's like I. This is just like the speculation of what I just see type shit. This ain't like no. This is really just me getting talking on my ass for real. But it would just kind of make sense to me that like I don't think that's because it's TV. Like that's what and you gotta remember like we used to have regular show. Regular show. What is regular show? Is that PG-13? Or even Total Drama Island. Nigga, they had an episode where the girl showed her titties, but they blurred it out.
Right. Top came off. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I was
like
all on that.
so it's like I mean that's gotta be PG-13, right?
Yeah.
Like if anything, that's definitely not just regular PG. Even though they blurred it, but like just the implication of what it meant.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, I think that is like 13 as opposed to, MA gonna really show it. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
like Rick and Morty be on cable, but they bleep a lot of stuff out and leave a lot of things out. Like, like, shoot, even Boondocks, if you,
Yeah.
sometimes, bro, they straight up show granddad's dick, bro, on the fucking show.
That shit just bugged
Like,
me
and
so
then they,
bad.
bro, I used to be like, bro, what, why, bro? Like, why, bro? But if it was on cable, like, they would blur it out, like so, and then they would not say certain words.
All right.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, like you said, the implication's still there, so we kind of know what it is. But since you bleep it out, it's completely legal, and you can put it on TV and you can put it on cable and shit. So I mean, it's a lot of implication too, like you said. I think that's what blurs the line between it. Is our really there's no implication. Like you know what it is. This is
Yeah.
what it is, and we're gonna like straight in your face. Why PG-13? They gonna just dance around it and play around it and just let you know, hey, this is here. But
We just not gonna call it
I'm not
that.
right. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you know it. You feel me? Like,
Like it's
and then PG.
an adult
Uh
joke.
huh. Yeah, exactly. Which they do slip into PG, but the kids, it just goes way over your head that you don't even know.
Right.
Uh, like it's such a simple thing, such a little play on that it would go over a kid's head easily.
And that shit kind of bugged me because I ain't gonna lie. I think I was watching SpongeBob or something. I was watching some old show just recently. I forgot what it was. Damn, what was I watching? Fuck, I forgot what it was. I was watching some old show and they said something, and I was like, "Wow, y'all put that in these shows back in the day." Like when I heard them say something, they said something that was like crazy. I was trying to think of what the fuck. Damn, it was on Disney Plus. I was watching something on Disney Plus. Damn, what the fuck? I gotta look that shit up in a second. It's gonna kill me. But I don't even know what the fuck the dude said, but he said something that was just crazy. Oh, I'm watching Good Luck Charlie. Hold on. I don't know if I forgot. Whatever. It was something funny as hell though. But the dad, I think the dad said some crazy shit. It was just funny as hell to hear him say that. I was like, wait, that means something else. Like to hear them like, oh no, it was funny. I gotta figure out what the fuck he
Crazy, man.
said.
Oh, old cartoon. Oh, you remember what he said?
Nah, I said I gotta remember like shit. Fuck, I gotta go back and look.
Bro, they used to promote shooting yourself in the head in old cartoons, bro. Like I was watching it, like Looney Tunes and some of the like old episodes and just montages and shit. It was literally they would have like straight suicide jokes on there. I was like, bro, that's crazy as hell that y'all even like play around with that on a. And I think that shit was G.
Right.
Like you could get away with a lot more stuff back then than we thought. Like there was a lot of subconscious planting like in, in those old shows that was just like, this is normal, this is okay, this is funny. Like that shit to me is crazy as hell. I actually want to go back and watch Looney Tunes for that reason. Like I'm older now, so I can look at it and laugh and shit. But like just thinking about like kids are watching this shit.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
me, that's crazy as hell. I'm really curious as to what he said at Good Luck Charlie though. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but like I'm mad curious.
I'm trying to think because it was definitely within like the first 2 or 3 episodes. I think it might have been the first fucking episode, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I really wish I could remember that shit.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to Google it. Cause I part of me is like,
Damn, I think it's like the part where the boy come over while they watching the baby or something. I don't remember. I'm gonna look that shit up when I get off this motherfucker. Fuck looking it up. I feel like I'm bit tired.
this one push this one to its limit. All right, my boy. Well, pod, been a real good episode. All about emotions.
Real good conversation.
Very good conversation. Indeed. But you know, we're gonna have to catch you on the next one, you know, when all three of us is on, you know, when the trio on, you know, Father, Ghost, and Holy Spirit.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Oh yeah. Man,
which I'm addicted to these fruit snacks for sure.
fruit snacks. I'm about to go in here and get me some fruit snacks while you talking about them. And give me some water too.
Facts, me too. I'm thirsty.
But shit, yeah. To the next pod, gang. We out this motherfucker. In the stream.